Good evening, graduates and guests. Thank you to the college deans, graduate program directors, department chairs, for preparing such an intimate space for us to gather and celebrate this triumphant accomplishment. Wow, to God be the glory. For only He foreknew that 25 years later, I would be standing in the same place I stood in as a 20-year-old University of Tampa undergraduate student. Yes, that was a 20-year-old Jantel who hailed all the way from the archipelago of the Bahamas and soon made the peninsula of Florida her new home away from home. That undergraduate islander had double majored in psychology and criminology and was sure that she would solidify a career in the world of social sciences. As a matter of fact, she did for a short while, and then she had to take what seemed to be a whole other turn. She got into the hood. Yeah, you heard that right, the hood. You know, family hood, also known as white hood and mama hood and sports hood and church hood and every other hood that you can think of when life does what we call today, it just be life. And little did she know that it would be that very hood that would land her in the place she is today, not just as a UTampa graduate student, but as an educator. So no more second person or nostalgia speaking, let me speak. I was a stay-at-home mom and our kids were 15, 13, 10, 7, and 4 when my life shifted gears. Yes, I have 5 kids. I got into education because the mommyhood life got to me and I just wasn't ready to give it up. I wanted to be around the kids. Believe it or not, I didn't think twice about where I would complete my graduate program. It was UT, or should I say UTampa, or nothing for me. Admittedly, though, after my first look at the syllabus and the amount of work that was due within the first week, I started with Dr. Wilson's communication and technology class. I thought to myself, what in God's green earth am I doing with my life? But after the roller coaster of emotion subsided, I buckled down and got straight to work. Right off the bat, I recognized what this program was going to do for me and for my peers as well. It would create transformational leaders out of us. In one of my first discussion posts in EDL 610, I walked away with the knowledge that as a leader, I needed to stay current, not to try to take on the task of technology alone, and to do what would be the best fit for my building. And just like that, my paradigm shifted about technology in schools. To Dr. Olson, thank you for showing us that a problem is not a problem for a leader. Rather, it's an open door of possibilities to our potential. Dr. Dames, ever since I'd heard the term courageous conversations, I found a way to use it like it was my very own. I believe I can say that my peers and I are more willing to have such conversations because we've recognized that our buildings would not hold their value without them. We've also learned that value is not just a number on a spreadsheet, but it was the essence of what makes us great leaders. Then we have the one and only Dr. Lazarus, AKA Fran. The word on the street was Dr. Lazarus is tough. However, that was exactly what we needed. Thank you for stretching us and giving us a glimpse of what it's like to be a leader in the world of academia. It's tough, and it is not for the faint at heart. It requires sharpness, flexibility, compassion, openness, high standards and expectations, all of which we are more than equipped to produce with excellence. And let's give it up for the coolest of the cool ones, Dr. Fuller. The fact that I left a finance class actually caring about the school's budget was transformative in and of itself. Not to mention that I felt very up on game when I heard that my school was adopting a site-based budget for the first time in school history. And of course, we cannot forget about Dr. Robinson's school law class that taught us the formula to address and analyze an issue, the IRAC formula. And in pure transformational leader style, I was compelled to create my own acronym. I'd rather ask ChatGPT. The reality is, though, is that we've laughed, we've cried, we've disagreed. We've given up countless weeks of family or personal time and spent long days, nights, and weekends in front of a screen or on a school campus interning. Undoubtedly, this experience was one for the books. One that has come to an end, but has opened the door to a brand new beginning. Well, I'm pretty sure you can tell that I can talk for days, but Dr. Sublis was clear, 5 minutes max, which I know I am already over. But there's no way that I can end without giving thanks to some very special people. To my UTAMPA peers, my professors, and my administrative team, thank you for writing this out with me and sowing such fruitful seeds into my life. I promise to keep them watered and given much sunlight. To our families and close friends that have poured into us throughout this journey, I assure you, without your vote of confidence and your prayers, this road would be one less traveled. Thank you. And to the best husband in the world, my husband, George Emil Gibson, I love you to the ends of the earth, and I would not be here if it weren't for you pushing me to believe in myself and to see the beauty in me. To my dogs, my ride or dies, my babies, my children, mom, mommy, mom, momsies, I love you. And I'm so blessed to have you rooting for me from day one. May I continue to be a light that shines down your paths of greatness. To my mother-in-law who could not be here with us tonight, thank you for giving birth to my fine husband, okay, and just believing in my potential. To my one sweet Grammy, okay, my Grammy Shirley, and my big brother, okay, that's Dr. Bethel over there who actually just received his PhD in Ed Leadership. Thank you for flying all the way from home to celebrate this momentous occasion with me. And to my mother, the one who knew me from my potential from day one. The one who knew me before anyone in this room. The one who told me, if you're gonna be a garbage truck driver, you better be the best one that there ever was. Like I told you in 2000, that's when I used to wear that stuff on my cap too. I say to the class of 2025 today, Mommy, we didn't just do it, we mastered it. Congratulations.